Friends, I am Harkishan Prajapati here. Welcome for learning on the subject called as emotional intelligence. It's a very interesting and useful for leaders and very useful for social leadership. We shall try to learn in a very simple way, and subject is also very easy and simple. So, emotional intelligence is nothing but to use our intelligence in managing emotions. Use your intelligence in managing your emotions. It is called as emotional intelligence. Now here are the contents. What are the emotions? How they are expressed? What is EI, emotional intelligence? What is the definition of EI? What is IQ, intelligent quotient and emotional quotient? And what are the competencies are required to become an emotional intelligent person? So let us start with the first. What are the emotions? You meet one person or you are going at one particular situation. When you perceive that situation based on your perception, thinking and feeling will start in your mind. Mind becomes very active and your mental state arises suddenly to give the reaction for that particular situation, and you become emotional. So emotion, energy in motion is tremendous. So this is the basic, the fundamental of emotions. Now, before going further, I will tell you two examples on emotional intelligence. You are in the office and you want to go to upstairs. So you come near the lift, press the push button and waiting for lift to come. Now lift is very busy and working as per his own sequence. Little bit time passed and you become impatient. What will you do? You will again go towards switch, press the switch. Why? You are highly knowledgeable and highly intelligent man that once you have given signal to lift, it will automatically come to you near on your floor after completing the sequence he has in memory. So what you have learned here? You have to become an emotionally intelligent person. Give you another example. You are in the office, very busy working, and all of a sudden your wife calling you. Mother is sick, I'm taking her to the hospital. If possible, please come. You take the leave of your boss, start your car and going. At the crossway, red signal, you stop your car. A beggar comes to you and you are very much annoying with the beggar. You are not looking at him. Green signal, you again start going to hospital, came to know that your mother is stable, she has been given a good treatment, health is okay, wife is telling you go back. Work in the office, I am here to take care of mother, you are coming back. Same crossway, car stopped. Same beggar coming to you, raising his hand. You take out some money, giving few rupees to the beggar with happy, and with your smiling face. Why? Situation was same. Location is same. First time you were going and next time you are returning. First time there was a sadness in your mind. Second time happiness in your mind, and your emotions are different. What is the fault of that beggar? So you have to learn how to become the emotionally intelligent person. Now let us move further. What is the further definition of emotions in a simple way? You know that anger, sadness, happiness, fear, shame, kindness, pity, envy, love, joy, devotion, modesty, pride, guilt, attentive, they all are called as emotions. And out of those, these listed 12 are most important as far as the human emotions are concerned. Now, what are emotions? In other way, mental states arise, that's okay, but little bit in a detail. Mental state brought on by mental and physical changes. Both changes are occurring in your mind, in your heart, and in your body. And they are associated with thoughts, your feeling, your attitude, your values, your behavior response, and a degree of pleasure and displeasure, both. So this is the simple way to understand what are the emotions. Now how they are expressed? In 5 ways they are being expressed. First is, as you know, facial expression. It's most important, and you are daily seeing in and out. At every moment you see the face of someone. Your face can show many feelings. Sadness, happiness, anger, fear, shameful, kindness, everything, pity, envy. Everything your face is showing you. Be careful. Be aware of your facial expressions. Second is eye contact is most important. Your eyes also saying, you know, when you are crying, you are laughing. So your eye is also giving you, showing you many emotions. But the eye contact is most important when you manage with your behaviors. So maintain appropriate eye contact when you speak with others. So this will definitely give you a good result. It will help the communication and people will be able to understand. Your characteristic will be known by your eye contact, how you talk with the people. And at the same time, your mood will also be judged by the people. The next is called as body language. And how you sit, how the position of your hand, how you sleep, how you walk on the road. This all will communicate. Your postures are important, very important. When you are sitting in the office, what are your postures? When you are talking, what are your postures? When you are eating, what are your postures? So they communicate your feelings, intention, personality traits and everything. And gesture. You know, beautiful, best, okay, liked it, waving, pointing, shaking, nodding, thumbs up, didn't like, raising the hands, you are not correct, I am the correct. Your gesture convey meanings and idea. But remember, when there is a cultural difference, be careful about your gesture. It's most important. And the last is called as touch. It establishes a human connection. A warm touch will create a different emotions in other people. So touch is also showing what type of emotions you are displaying. Let us understand again what is emotional intelligence. EI means your ability to identify the emotions, assess the emotions, and manage the emotions of both your also as well as other people also. So EI means ability to identify, or your competency to identify, assess and manage your own emotions and those of others' behaviors or others' emotions. It is understanding others' emotions and managing, or sometimes you can understand the emotions of the other people and you can manage your own emotions as per the situation. So it is nothing but a simple way, your ability to manage emotions in yourself to get the desired outcome or the desired result. So it is most important how you manage your emotions based on understanding of others. So further, if you go towards emotional intelligence, is a function of belief and value, because every people have different culture, different belief, different values, different perception, different attitude. So what we have observed today, or what we can say today, may not be available tomorrow. So you have to be very careful. It is different at different time based on the situation to situation and based on the personality of the people. It is beyond our intellectual ability and technical skill, a functional skill, interpersonal skill, a intellectual ability. It is beyond that. It is much more greater than your technical skill or your functional skill. And it predicts definitely how we are going to perform at the home, at the playground, at the school, at the society, at the workplace, on the road, at the dispensary, everywhere. It is seen as the key to success. A key for success is emotional intelligence. A key for excellent leadership. A good leader must develop the emotional intelligence skill. This skill focuses on the personal qualities such as initiative, empathy, sympathy, adaptability, kindness, etc., etc. So, emotional intelligence is not about being nice all the time to all the people, but you have to become very honest at all the situation with all the people. You be emotional, but at the same time, be smart with your emotions. Handle your emotions in a very smart way to get the desired. Now, how is the process? How the process works? Very simple. I explained you earlier also during this talk. But first, you perceive the emotions. Your perception should be very clear. Your perception will come from your culture, your values, your belief, whatever it may be. But you perceive the emotions very clearly. See the situation, see the person, and understand his emotions or the group, emotions of the group, if you are with the group. So perceive and understand emotions of the others in front of you, and then Use and manage your emotions. Use and manage your emotions. At the same time, try to control the emotions of the other people or manage the emotions of the other people. So this is simple. Now, little bit more on emotions. Recognize what type of events are likely to trigger different emotions. You are working in a team. You are traveling. You are at the social gathering. You are on the playground. What type of event? They trigger different emotions. Know that emotions can combine to form a complex blend of feeling. They can combine also. Sadness and happiness at a time. Or in a simple way, you can combine, fear and anger and sadness at a time. So the complex blend of feelings will come when the emotions are combined with each other. Realize that emotions can progress over time and transit from one to another. If you have a fear, anger will come. If you are angry, sadness will come. So emotion can progress over time and transit from one to another. They go on changing from one to another based on the situation to situation. Then try to learn emotional vocabulary, because you have to describe, you have to understand the blends of feeling. The feeling will not be single at a time. There is a blends of feelings will come together. So you must have vocabulary with you how to understand. And teamwork, when you are doing a teamwork and when you are a leader, to understand the emotions is most important. So try to understand at every level. Now let us see what is intelligent quotient and emotional quotient. Intelligence is nothing but number to express the relative intelligence of a person. If we have a group of people, then we have to rank each one with a reference or a relative number. So it is nothing but relative reference of a intelligent person, how intelligent he is. Same way, emotional intelligence is known as emotional quotient, also EQ, but this will help you or enable you to identify, assess and manage your own emotions and the emotions of other people. So having a high EQ means you recognize and understand emotions and use this information to guide your thinking and feeling process, and you can take the appropriate action. Desired result will only be obtained if you can understand the emotions of the other and you can use these emotions for further actions. Balancing emotion with intelligence is most important. Balancing emotions with intelligence. You have to balance IQ and EQ. Because IQ does not predict success. Only IQ will not give you the success. IQ along with EQ will give you success. IQ is good at the initial stage and for the lower and middle management. But we have seen that leaders with higher EQ, they perform very well because they have a very stable approach, very stable mind, stable thinking. And they behave in a very different way. They go on listening, they will speak less, listen more, they will observe more. So this quality, EQ, higher the EQ, more the person is mature. So this EQ is most important for the business, today's business. And higher EQ is a must for the top management. If you want to recruit a president or a leader, just see that he has a very good emotional intelligence quality. So EQ involves taking accounts how things get done and results obtained. Then it involves paying attention to the motives, behavior, and interaction of the people. So if you see the iceberg, the IQ is on the top and EQ is non-visible. Everybody can see the IQ of a person, but to see the EQ, you have to go inside of the people, how he behaves at the different situations. Now, what are the essential competencies are required to become an emotional, intelligent person? So these are the 4 basic qualities are required. First is self-awareness, second is social awareness, third is social skill, and fourth is self-management. Now the self-awareness and self-management, it relates with the self. Your own, develop, you have to manage yourself, manage me. You have to develop yourself first. The social awareness and social skill will relates to other. You have to see the other people. You have to observe the other people. You have to understand the other people. So relate to self and relate to other is the most important part. So self-awareness is nothing but recognition. Who am I? What am I? What I have to do? What are the emotions I can control? To assess your emotions, suppose I am angry, what is going to happen to the other person? So assess your emotion and its impact. That is called as self-awareness. So it is recognition of yourself. Then, if you are aware of self, this alone is not good. You have to get the awareness of society. You have to understand the feelings, emotions, values, perceptions of other people and the concerned people or the team, or at that particular situation what is happening. You have to aware of that situation, and that social awareness is required. You cannot, alone social awareness, you can do a good job. You need a social competence to develop yourself, a competent person for society. How to handle our relationship? What is the social skill? How to deal with the people? How to talk with the people? How to motivate the people? So this is all our social skill. To apply this social skill is always a challenging job and different for different situation, because you have to manage and handle the relationship. You have to build your network and rapport. So develop your social skill. Now the last is how you manage yourself. First is self-awareness, manage me, and then this is called as self-management, how you impose management on yourself. Is a personal competence, your personal ability, how we are going to handle ourselves, what I have to do. First was self-awareness, was what I am. Second one is what I have to do, how I have to manage myself, how I have to develop a self-control on me or my emotions, how I have to achieve the results or a success. What are the emotions are to be controlled if I want to achieve a great success. What you have to think before you work, how you plan. So think before act is nothing but self-management. So these are the competencies. It's a very simple competency is if you can develop, you can become a emotional intelligent person. First is self-awareness, what I am, who I am. Social awareness, who are they. Social competence, what they are, what they want, how they want. And self-management, what I can do, how I can do. So this is the simple way I have tried to explain you the subject, the most important subject called as emotional intelligence. It is nothing but in nutshell to assess, understand, control and manage your emotions along with the emotions of other people and other situations. This is the end. Thank you very much for listening me. Bye.